Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback still with the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught quickly. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Inside the 15. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Bulls are going to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass. It's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
The Bulls will line up now. It's first and goal. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside and the perimeter and set something up downfield.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
First down here for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost some 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. USF. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Off target and incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking for a deep completion. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bulls.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. Florida offense is back out on the field now. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. The Gators will crank up the tempo.
Well, it's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. USF offense is back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
The Bulls look to keep this drive moving. Now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The ball is picked off. And he's got some open. Look at that. He's still going. Inside the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
The Florida offense retakes the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the 2nd quarter? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Gators come to the line with first and goal. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second and goal for the offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he scores. Touchdown, Florida. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long for the 24. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Florida 17, South Florida 7.
The Bulls will kick it deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.